Hi, this is Carolina, the Soul Coach. Welcome to my podcast. Hello and welcome to this week's Sunday Catchup podcast. How are you and how has your week been? As most of you probably know, I've been in Bali this week and going to be here till the end of January, and the weather has been so warm. Sorry, those in England. It's been really warm, but we're in rainy season, so we've had a lot of rain as well. I know, feel sorry for me. No, joking aside, it's just wonderful being in Bali. It's so nice. It really is. It's very laid back and chilled, and we're having a lovely time with Amelia and Freddie. So yeah, it's been a great week. It really has. I just want to do a shout out really to all those affected by the fires in California as well. How horrific has that been for everybody there? It's just terrible, and I've been praying because we have had the rain here. I've just been praying, and we get it really bad at night, so I've just been waking up with the rain and just praying that comes over to California and puts out those fires, because it's just, my heart absolutely bleeds, and it's just really sad, and I know you'll be feeling the same with it, and it's just absolute devastation. You know, great things will come from it, but right now it's just terrible. So yeah, I'm thinking of everybody out there and really hope that those that have been really affected by it are back up on their feet very quickly. So this week, what have we been doing? Mainly chilling. Yeah, we've got caught in the rains a few times, but it's no problems. It's so warm out here that it's actually quite pleasant. We went shopping this week, and we have found some great stuff to bring back, and we have worked out, I think on the last week's podcast I was sharing about trying to get some stuff shipped over, so I think we've managed to do that. I'm just waiting to hear back from the guy about that, but I think we should have some really awesome bits in Quest and online April-May time. It takes about 3 months, but let's see what happens. Having never done it before, I don't know if it's going to work or not, but we'll see what shipping's like port to port. I've done it on plane many a times, but not port to port, so I don't know what that's going to be like, but people do it all the time, don't they, in those great big container ships, so we'll see what happens there. But if we can get what we found over, it'll be awesome. Some amazing Buddha stuff and incense holders and things. It'll be so great. So yeah, looking forward to seeing how that goes. And I really think that when I'm away, and I'm sure you can relate to this when you go away, that it's such a good time to reflect, isn't it? And just to pull back and do nothing and just see where that leads. And I have to say, we got here on Thursday the 2nd of January, and today is Sunday the 12th of January. It literally has taken me 10 days to come down from wherever I was. I think that it was so busy leading up to Christmas and juggling with everything and just prepping for the shop and just helping everyone and just doing what we're doing, and then prepping for the manifestation challenge, and doing all that one does. I think my brain had reached its fullest capacity. That's what it felt like. I'm sure it hadn't, and so it's taken me a little while to unwind. And I think day 10 I'm pretty much there though, and it's been such fun doing the manifestation challenge in Bali. It really has. And there's lots more to come, because obviously we're only on day 12 and there's 31 days in January. So, but what a great place to be doing this manifestation challenge in. And to think, when I think about it, I grew up in a council house. We had no money. I don't remember really going without until age 11. Wasn't really conscious, didn't really go on holidays, went to a caravan for a week in Bognor Regis. There wasn't any money kind of swishing around. You know, didn't go on. Yeah, it was just when I think back to that, and then having worked hard, having the girls, and not a lot of, was opportunities and things have worked out the way they've worked out. But I really think it's just, when I reflect, I just think, wow, I've come from that to being in Bali and just enjoying life and having, I kind of pinch myself, the fact that what we've built with Quest, the crystal shop, and that was built from scratch, that, nobody kind of gave us that shop, and we're going to celebrate 18 years this year, and it's all through hard work. And yeah, there's been magic, and there's been absolute amazing things that have happened, but I've always been very humble to it. I've always been in awe and I've always believed that I've been custodian to it, rather than it's all been about what I've done and everything else. It's just been more of standing back and watching and allowing it all to unfold. And when I just think about how that's all happened, I'm really in awe of it all. And I don't know for how long I will be custodian of Quest, and I don't know for how long that journey is going to continue, because I do feel it has been out of my hands and it does have a magic of its own. So I don't know, but it's just, I just think that having come from such a I don't know, because I want to say such a kind of poor childhood, but to be honest, it was rich. I had a lovely house. We lived in a council house that was brand new. It was pretty awesome. My mum kept the house really nice. My dad was very house proud. It was great. And then, of course, then you kind of become a teenager, and then you start becoming really self-aware and all the rest of it. Anyway, I just think, I just have to pinch myself that I'm in Bali and that I'm working on these manifestations and realising how far Will and I have come together on this journey, and how we have been custodian of those two gorgeous girls that we have, and how we're living a life of our dreams of magic in the cottage up at Box Hill, and how awesome that is. And I've just been doing a lot of reflection this week, and I'm super, super grateful to the divine. And when we went to the pyramids of Chi last week, you could put in your date of birth and everything, and then you got a free astrology reading type thing, and it said success will come through hardship in your life. And I really do feel, with the twists and turns of life and the work that I've done on myself, it's been hard. It has been hard. And there has been hard times. There have been times when I've been on the floor crying, didn't know how I was going to get through life. There have been times where I just think, I can't do this anymore. There have been times when it has been tough. But, right now, right here, and being the age that I am, 57, not 58 yet, 57, I really wouldn't change anything. Everything has created... Everything we've experienced has made where Will and I are now. And we're hugely grateful. We're hugely proud of our achievements, hugely proud of the kids, of the children, of the girls, hugely proud of what we've achieved, and hugely proud of the Quest team, and celebrating our friendships, and how they've supported us and how we've supported them, and the chats that we have, and all those people who they know they are, that we hold dear in our hearts, that are family, friends that have become family. I love that word, family. So I just think sometimes, it's just been interesting. So that's kind of where I'm at the minute, just hugely grateful. And then obviously the being inspired by the body coach and all that he's achieved. And he was a massive inspiration for the soul coach, and knowing kind of all what I did with my Reiki healing, my work on myself, the coaching that I've done, and seeing how people are then transforming and just living their life of magic. It just kind of, and then the body coach doing what he does for obviously people's mental health and body and well-being. And then I just thought, wow. And that's where the soul coach came from. And that's been a massive journey in itself, because I've had to work on myself again. I had zero confidence as a child. I didn't have a voice. And I've had to work on that. Being in I have had to work on that. And it's one thing, being custodian of Quest and being front of house there, and sales. I've loved sales ever since I was a teenager, and it's one thing doing that, and I've always sold in what I believe in, and that's been easier. When I sold insurance, I've truly believed in that, and then with the soul coach, it's felt more personal, and so I've had to do a lot of work on myself to clear a lot. And I get a lot of inspiration listening to podcasts, and Joe Vitale has really been instrumental with Will and I, and the journey work and work I do with Marion and everything, and it's all just gone in. But sitting here talking to you on this podcast, I really feel like I really truly believe all is well, and that all of what I've been through, the ups and downs, Will and I splitting up, marrying each other twice, divorcing each other once. Hopefully there won't be a divorce the second time with each other. But no, joking aside, all of that, and all of the stuff that we've gone through in the last couple of years that's been tough. I've had personal attack on me. I've more than one occasion, and people just really jealous and just causing horribleness, and it's just really not nice. And just coming through that and holding my head up high and feeling stronger for it. I'm hugely grateful for all of those experiences. I'm hugely grateful for everything that's happened. And so there we go. So that's been, some of that's happened this week. What else has happened? I'll tell you something. Will I Can. So we've moved now. So we were in Ubud, and we were staying at a great villa, really nice. And we had a mozzie net all around our bed, which was great. And then we've got to a new place in Ahmed in Bali, and it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful, but there's no mozzie net. We did bring a mosquito net with us because Will likes to sleep under a mozzie net when we're in the mozzie area, and we certainly are out in Bali, and it seems as though we've got the black and white ones in Ahmed. Anyway, if you saw our room, it's very bare, but I bought some tripods with lights on for help me with the manifestation challenge. Not that I've used them because it's quite light and bright anyway, but Will I Can has made a frame from the tripods and other bits, and we now have a mozzie net. So that happened. That was fun that he created that, and we are safe when we sleep now, so I'm very grateful for that. And also we've definitely been following the breadcrumbs. I know I believe about living a life of magic, and part of that is being in the flow and being present and just being connected to ourselves and all the rest of it. So then when we're away and when we're at home as well, we kind of follow the breadcrumbs. I think I heard that term first from Brandon Bays, who does the journey work, and she says about following the breadcrumbs. So you're like following the energy, following the flow, which I call is like living in the magic of the universe, in the flow, in that uncertainty, in the deliciousness of what life can offer. And we've been definitely following the breadcrumbs, so much so that we found a coffee shop. Amelia had found a coffee shop when she's been living in Bali, and she was checking out where we could get a coffee from our last villa, and she found this place. Anyway, Will just happened to be talking to him and was saying that we're looking to find a silversmith because we want to make some silver jewellery and everything else. And he said, I know someone. Anyway, we went for a walk. He took us on this walk to go and speak to someone about a silversmith. And this is like not in a high street, it's like the back of Bali, so it's in like people's it's just like compounds, almost like people's houses, and their families live all together in these compounds, but we're in the back streets, so we're not around shops or anything. Anyway, it took us on this walk 5 minutes, and we turn up at someone's compound, and somebody came out, and she got on the phone and she showed us a workshop where they've been working from. And then we met with this man, and it was like such a simple, humble home. And you're like, really? Is this man gonna know what he's talking about and silver, and have we just been bought somewhere strange? All those thoughts kind of go through your mind, but you're also like wanting to follow the energy, you want to follow the breadcrumbs. So it was really good. They'd got us water. Anyway, we were sitting down, and this guy just turns up, and then he starts telling us of the companies in the UK that he makes silver jewellery for. And then he told us one in California that he makes jewellery for. We looked it all up. It's so awesome. So now we're going to do our own collection. And I think it's got to be like something connected to living a life of magic and the flow and connecting within and love. And so now we're like, we're going to create a jewellery range. So I'm like so super excited about that. Obviously, it's not going to happen soon. It's going to take a little while. But Amelia's got a really good friend out here who's a good illustrator. So yeah, if you've got any ideas of what you think would be great in some jewellery, maybe some affirmation jewellery or a little pendant, and what design to put on it. Yeah, if you have any ideas, let me know, because this is going to be like a first Soul Coach collection, jewellery collection. So that's exciting. And that's just like from this guy in rural Bali who just happened to know someone, and you would have, if we hadn't mentioned it to him, we would have never known. So well done. Will I Can again strikes again. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So we are now in Ahmed, which is a coastal place, and it is absolutely brilliant. And just talking about manifestation for a minute, Amelia said, I want to go and get some fruit. Within 30 seconds of her actually declaring that, someone turned up at our villa with a complimentary tray of fruit. Literally within 30 seconds of her saying that, they turned up with this fruit. I just call that instant manifestation. That was absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Don't you just love it when those manifestations just happen so instantly? And I really think that at some point in whether in our lifetimes or whether in the next lifetime, that will happen. We'll get instant manifestation. And they do say, don't they, that we will evolve, that we will know what other people are thinking. We will just have that instant knowing. And I think it's coming, but obviously not yet. But, don't you, with the people you know, have sometimes inner knowing and you know what they're going to say? Don't you have that? I know I do. And I know Will does as well. So yeah, it's coming. It's gonna evolve, isn't it? We're gonna evolve. So I think that's good. Well, that is pretty much our week. We've been pretty much going out every day, going for walks or going for coffee. And Bali, oh my goodness me, really good coffee. So that's been great. And the coffee shops have been awesome. The villa we're at now is really chilled. Ubud was so busy, really busy. But here, we've got pool, and it's very holiday-esque here. It's not like a city like Ubud was. So I think we're going to have a really chilled time of it. And also we're doing something else that I've always wanted to do and never done. We're hiring a moped. Yes, and it's just arrived. So Amelia and Freddie have a moped, and we now have a moped, and we are going to be mopeding around, exploring all different things. I'm so excited. We have never done it before, and as I say, I've always wanted to do it. So I can tick it off the list of doing things. I'll let you know how I get on, or how we get on next week. The other thing that's great here, it's so abundant. Literally, we've got avocados growing in the trees in our garden. We've got mangoes growing outside our villa. We've got a pond full of fish. It's so lush. It's so abundant here. It really is. It's wonderful, absolutely wonderful. And the wildlife is amazing. The dragonflies, the butterflies, the fish. We've got loads of centipedes as well in here. I don't know what the spiritual meaning of centipedes or caterpillars is. I'm going to look that up because there is rather a lot. But we're embracing it all. Take care wherever you are. Thanks for listening. And yeah, keep following the magic. Keep being you. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great. And I hope you're really enjoying the manifestation challenge. You can find it Instagram, social media. You can find it on YouTube. We've written blogs on it on thesoulcoach.com. You name it, it's there. But yeah, I've really been enjoying manifesting the manifestation challenge. It's been great. Lots of love to you. Let's just take a breath. Breathing in, breathing out. I've just released this morning a manifestation meditation as well on YouTube. You might want to check that out. And also a 40-second meditation released coming out this morning as well on social media. All is very well in this moment. In this moment, this exact moment, just stop what you're doing. Just come right here, right now. Whatever's going on in your life, whatever challenges you're facing, whatever's happening, just stop here. In this moment, right now, here. Breathing in, breathing out, feet on the floor. Nowhere else for you to go, nothing for you to do. Just come into this moment, this second. Allowing everything just to fall away. Come into your stillness. Drop in all the thoughts, all your feelings, all your body sensations. What you should and what you shouldn't be doing. Just allow it to drop away. Come into this moment, this very moment. Breathing in, breathing out. Welcoming it all. Welcoming all the sounds. Welcoming everything. Know you're great. Know all is well. Breathing in, breathing out. Have a great week. Take care. And if you're finding you're facing any challenges, just know that's all part of your life's learning. It's all part of the experience to your manifestations. Embrace it, learn the lesson, and don't be afraid, be courageous. I know it can be difficult, but we can get through, and you will get through. Learn from it. That's all life asks of us, is that we learn from our challenges. God bless. Lots of love.